Let me get my music going here. I'm getting my intro down. It's getting better. I seem to have made a mistake there with the audio. But we're watching the trailer. We're hearing the music. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm SM Sith Lord and this is the Somnium Web Worlds build stream. Let me go ahead and change my face here. Something more fitting to the hat. So today we're going to be building in Somnium Web. Specifically, we'll be making Somnium Web Worlds, and I'll be continuing one that I started last week, and it was this, a 3D storefront type thing, which came together really fast last time. Let's walk around the test mode here and see where we're going with it. Okay. Oh, I turned off my avatar. Cool. I'll explain a little bit about what I'm doing and what the Somnium Web Worlds SDK is after I get my bearings here with where I'm at in this wonderfully shiny shop. I like how shiny this is. Some might say it's too shiny, but it's better than not shiny enough. Okay. I will unhide my test player model here and talk a little bit about what the Somnium Web Worlds SDK is and how it works. So, with the Web Worlds SDK, you can build something in the Play Canvas web-based editor here, and you can use the prefabs from the Somnium Web Worlds SDK prefab object right there. It's just called Web Worlds prefab in the Web World prefab in the hierarchy there, and that lets you configure some options about your web world. Now, these web worlds, they are assigned to your parcel. When somebody checks out your parcel on web, you can assign them to your parcel. So you can have a web world that completely replaces what is normally on your parcel. Because normally if somebody went to your parcel in their web browser, they would see whatever you built in the regular mode builder. But when you go there to a parcel that has a web world, you can see either like a completely engulfing world or holistic world. It's its own location, so you don't see the floating parcel or anything like that. Or you can make your web world an augment world where it adds it to what's already on the parcel. So what I'm using here is it's the developer tool, and it's like medium mode, I would say, using the Somnium's builder that's built into the app. That's easy mode. It's just moving primitives around and stretching them out and stuff like that. When you're using the one of the Worlds SDKs, you're going to be either in Unity or in Play Canvas, depending on if you're building towards VR or towards the web for your world. And it's a little harder, a little more complex looking. So when I go over and I click launch, it's going to be in preview mode where I'm just walking around, and it doesn't. It's not really Somnium Web here. I don't have any of the features. I can't talk to anybody. It's not even multiplayer. But after I upload it and bind it to the parcel, which I'll probably be doing at the end of the stream today, then it is. Then it is Somnium Web, and you do have all those features. And for an example of that, let me go to somniumspace.com/parcel/3388 parcel. Oops. So I believe that on this parcel is the web world that I made a couple streams ago, and this is what it looks like when you actually have it on your parcel, as opposed to it being in the debug tester thing. So I can actually walk around as my ready player. Let me walk my mouse as my ready player me here. That's me. You cannot defeat me. I try to make my guy look like his 2D avatar picture up there. But yeah, this is multiplayer. There's video chat and voice chat. I can go walk around and actually watch the content on these YouTube and other streams. Show that real quick. And it's kind of like sometimes people use it as like a social hangout on their parcel. Okay, but today I'm going to be working on a different kind of concept, and that is using your parcel as a sort of storefront instead of a social hangout. Maybe a mix of both. Anyways, you can see that I'm like this shiny dummy here. That's just because I'm in test mode here. After I'm done, I'll put it on the parcel, and it will look just like it did on the theater, where I'm actually walking around as Ready Player Me and all that. So, I envision, hey, how about a shoe store? Okay, so there could be a video on the wall about shoes, and it'll actually be something I could click on when it's bound to the parcel, just like those other screens, like the one that I clicked on. It had a whole video attached to it. That one will too, after it's bound. These pictures over here, I think I'll just have some posters around, and I'm just trying to visualize some other ways that people would be able to have a storefront in the metaverse. In 3D, in immersive land, whatever you want to call it. So, let's see here. How about t-shirt display? We need a t-shirt display. Let's put a t-shirt display where that couch is. Okay, not a problem. Go over here. And we'll move the couch. That'll be where the t-shirt display, I'll probably just end up deleting that couch. Let's move this over here. Delete those guys. Okay, and I'll probably delete those guys because right here I want the kind of board that you pin t-shirts onto. I'm gonna have to just look for an image of this. How about clothing or clothing store t-shirt board? Like that. What is? Just want a picture of that background. I don't know what it's called. T-shirt display. I'm gonna have to get more specific to find this thing. How about... There, okay. Oh, yeah, that thing rotated might work out. These are not exactly what I had in mind. I'll be getting into chat momentarily after I find the texture that I want. Ooh, how about that one? That one will probably do. Gonna do a little bit of image editing here to make my poster board look the way that I want, turn it into a texture basically. Then I'm gonna put the poster board right there, and then I'm gonna need t-shirts to put on it. So I'm gonna have to look up some PNGs of t-shirts. Mock merch right now because I'm trying to make like an example of building such a world. So it shouldn't be too hard just to find any t-shirt PNGs to throw on there. This thing, I want to rotate it 90 degrees. I want to shrink it down to 512 height. Oops. 512. Okay. Now instead of making this tile, I should just add some wooden strips along the side. Then it doesn't really have to tile. See here, and on the top we probably want something too. Probably the bottom as well. And that will be our t-shirt board. And let me think here. I could just put the t-shirt right on it. Or I could not. Or I could. Let's see how that works out. I'm going to design a texture real quick. And let's do this fast because this is just mock-up products. So it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, that's awesome. Let's save this. Wood product template. Okay, now let's get some t-shirt PNG. Clothing store t-shirt PNG. Yeah. Perfect. And they're blank. That's what I wanted actually. Because this is nothing specific. Let's see here. Hey, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the GTA style storefront right now. So, and what that means is, instead of having, because when you go into GTA 5 and you run into a clothing store, you're changing your clothes, you go to the shirt rack, and then when you interact with the shirt rack, you see a list of shirts. So what's displayed on the shelf or what's displayed on the rack isn't one-to-one with what's available in the inventory, which makes sense because if you have a huge inventory, you'd need a huge store if you didn't have something like this. So I'm going to have the t-shirt display board, and when you go up to it and you click on it, you interact with it, it can open up to the t-shirt page on the store to order a variety of t-shirts on the actual storefront. And I think I'm going to continue that theme to the other parts of this thing here where maybe there'll be a rack of pants, and you click on that to go to pants. This is gonna work out. I know it because I have to change my clothes in GTA all the time, and it always works out. Okay, so quickly, we gotta grab a few more t-shirts. Excuse me. Open. That's supposed to be a PNG. Whatever. I like how these look, 3D ones. How about you? These are all men's shirts. Maybe this could be the men's shirt section. Let's call it the shirt section. Okay, I'm gonna get that in there real quick, but I'm probably gonna add some more stuff to it before I'm through. Save as a JPG. Yeah, we'll just call it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually, I should call it T-shirt display. Okay. Now, after all that image creation there, we're going to use that texture on the wall here as the link. It's going to be a web browser object because when you click on the T-shirt display, it's going to replace the T-shirt display with the web page in the 3D world. This, and I'll call this one web browser t-shirts, and I need to upload the new image. Oh, I need to assign the material now. There we go. See here, my aspect ratio was off. I want a 16:9 screen. That's what that screen is, and that's a good ratio to have. So I'm going to go adjust the size of my texture to be 16:9. Math is hard. Okay, let's avoid doing math. We'll just resize this thing to. Can math be avoided? Yeah. So we're going to keep the width. So first we resize this with not preserving to 1280 720, and then I resize it to the other number that I want, which is 511 on the height. No, I should go for 1024 on the width. So width 1024. So 1024 by 576 is 16:9. Okay. 1024 by 576. Is that what I said? 576. That's the correct aspect ratio. Now let's get the stuff onto it. That almost looks good. Almost. Not quite. Hold on. It's a Unix system. I know this. Okay, I'm gonna make this look like a sales paper by the end of this, but let's just save, let's close this out, and then save this out as that, re-upload it by going over here and dragging and dropping it, once it updates. Still making my way into the YouTube chat, and then I'm in the Twitch chat. I'm only following those two right now. But hello everybody, welcome everybody to the stream, wherever you're watching from. Catching up on the YouTube after I get this texture uploaded. Bam! And it should just work. The Bermuda Islands, hello. Okay, I'm caught up on some chat. Hello, welcome from the Bermuda Islands. So the question is, where does one start with making this kind of stuff? If you have AutoCAD background, that is an amazing background to have. The first place that you have to start, though, when you're getting into building for Somnium is where are you going to build, and how much effort and how quickly you want to make your creation. So if you're trying to make something super fast, and even if, no matter what your goal is, it's still nice to get acquainted with the easy mode, which is the built-in builder in Somnium. So you just download Somnium, you launch it, and you click PC client, and that gets you into the builder mode. There's a test parcel in there for you to start playing around with shapes. The reason that's important is because Somnium Web is very much like regular Somnium. So the same objects, literally the same objects that you see in that builder are the ones that you'll see in Somnium Web, and are the ones that are available to you when you build something like a web world. For instance, I just put 2 web browser objects in here. Web browser objects are things that you can place in the easy mode builder. You go to media and you click web browser, you just drop it down. And that builder is a lot easier than this. There's not so many buttons and stuff to click. It's awesome. It's really relaxing to use, actually, compared to this. Because then you come over here, and this is maybe a little bit reminiscent of AutoCAD, but funner. It's like a video game. You're doing essentially the same thing, but it doesn't really need to be spot on with where you're putting everything, because you just grab the gizmos and move it around. Now, where your AutoCAD skills are really going to come in is if you want to build something like the structure itself, like this storefront. You can look at that and already start imagining how you would design it in CAD. And there's actually workflows for you to export stuff that you made in CAD and convert it over through Blender and other pipelines to be an FBX in this case. This is what the WebWorlds SDK likes to use here in PlayCanvas. So after you convert your AutoCAD thing to an FBX, which you usually go through Blender, and you apply materials and stuff at that point that are game compatible, then you just literally drag and drop it into the PlayCanvas editor here, and it pops up. And it's fine. You get rolling really quick. However, you soon find that if you want to make a big thing that is performant and runs on phones and runs on web browsers, you spend most of your time optimizing. So after you get something amazing into the engine and you're running around it and you like how it looks and all that, then after you get something epic in there, then comes the realization and the hard work of making it optimized. And often it has to do with slimming down the grand ideas that you might have when you start making something that targets mobile devices or like underpowered laptops. And whenever you're making something that runs in a web browser, you really have to consider that, because no matter what you want, people are going to try to access it from phones and laptops. Or some laptops are good, but I mean like underpowered laptops. And people just expect everything to run on web. So optimization is a big part of it. But that doesn't come until later. So getting your stuff into the engine, exporting whatever program that you're comfortable with to an FBX or a GLB or whatever you can get a pipeline going with, that's the first steps. And it's a lot of fun. The optimization, not so much fun, but it's important. This, I'm going to put a web logo next to it. What does the World Wide Web's icon look like? I should be asking an AI this. But I'll just grab this and say, hey, there's a world? What in the world is that? Save image as world icon .png. I'm not going to worry about optimizing too much right off the bat. Perhaps after my Explorer catches up and I'm able to click on this thing. It's 42 kilobytes. I'm sure I could optimize that more. I could optimize it later. This is only a 2-hour stream, so I'm going to have to speed run it somewhat. This one over here, let's clone this. We'll call this web button. And we'll upload, I already did upload the new image. There and there. This thing, I cloned it. Oh, there it is, web button. Hey, all right. Okay, let's make a big deal about this display. Yeah. Let's do that by putting this background behind it. Yeah. It's important to make a big deal about your content. Otherwise, people may not know that it's the focus of attention. You gotta be the director. Like you're designing a game. you know, a lot of people do this kind of things. You know, storytellers, architects. When you're designing a building, you're controlling the flow. You're designing the flow of where people are going to be going and how they're going to get from one place to the other, where they're going to congregate at, those kind of things. Very much like designing a video game level, which I see what I'm doing here. I take it from that angle as like game design. So I was talking about GTA 5 earlier, going into the experiences, going into a store there. I'm just trying to gamify it, I suppose. Maybe not literally, because I'm imagining getting real shirts when you click on this, not an in-game thing. But it could be like a NFT shirt or something. Actually, it could be anything. Okay, I'm going to put t-shirts over that. Over this one, I'm going to put something different. It's not going to say shoes. And then in front of this, I was going to put some signs that say stuff like your favorite brands, 20 to 30% off, to make it look like, you know, to illustrate, hey, this is a store thing. You know what would be cool is a little pillar here that explains what how to interact with things. It says, hey, click on the t-shirts to shop. Okay, let's do some of this. Let's get the word t-shirts up there. I wish that looked cooler, but I would need to spend some time to get 3D models and everything to make that look cooler. Over here, we're making something say t-shirts. It's okay that, I mean, they're obviously t-shirts, but that's okay. Let's just do this real quick and move on to the next section. Alright, let's go with that one. T-shirt sign, we'll call it a PNG. So yeah, we know it's t-shirts, but that's supposed to make you start thinking, well, like, hey, I don't sell t-shirts, but I do sell capes. That could be my cape section. Something like that, you know, something other than t-shirts. That's nice and centered. How's this looking? Ooh, wow, yeah, the background actually looks a lot cooler than this foreground. I need to make the foreground look cooler. I got to make that image cooler. I think I know how. Suppose that would be a start, but I need to add something to here, like little signs. I want white signs, or black signs, or blue signs. Or just letters, black letters. Like a cell paper. That was the original plan, wasn't it? %20 off! All brands.
The goal of practice is always to keep our beginner's mind. For a while, you will keep your beginner's mind. But if you continue to practice 1, 2, 3 years or more, although you may improve some, you're liable to lose the limitless meaning.
All styles. So this is going to get a little weird because this is a mock-up. Notice how so non-specific and nonsenseless is all is with what I wrote there. That's okay. I don't have real stuff to that I'm doing. This is more like a demo of how to use it. Somnium Web World as more like a storefront than a social hangout. Save. Okay. I think that's good enough. Let's re-upload that. To replace this one. I think that's an improvement. Yeah. Something 3D would be even cooler, but what are you going to do? Okay, I need something 3D here still. To kind of keep me away from getting too close to this thing. So I'm going to copy this thing over here. Stretch it out a little bit. This kind of feels like I'm using the easy mode builder here. Okay, now I do want to put signs Not just like these posters, but actual signs that look like they're instructing people how to use the thing. And actually, that makes sense to have in here anyways, because people will come here and they'll know how to interact with it. So, where am I going to put these signs? And are they the next thing that I want to do? Let me check my time here. I'm trying to do a 2-hour session here. I'm only 45 minutes into it. We're looking good. We got the t-shirt section. You click on the t-shirts, it's going to take you to the t-shirt website. Okay. If you go over here, what section is this? This is the welcome section, or it's the top sellers or best deals section. Today's specials. What is this, a restaurant? It could just say deals, and if it just says deals up there, I think that it's kind of like the obey billboards, right? But hey, I think that might work out here. Let's try that. Now what if this just said deals? Control D to clone that, and everything else I'm actually just using my mouse, except for right now I'm pressing Shift to snap to 5-degree increments while rotating things. These hotkeys will be different whether you're using the Easy Mode Builder or whether you're using the Unity SDK or the Play Canvas Web Worlds SDK here. They will vary, but you'll always be doing similar actions if you build across all three. Well, at least as far as rotating things and such. Let's do this. Oops. Clone these and move them up and shrink them down. Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. Deals. So very generic. Let's not make it too huge. That might be fine. Okay, if it wasn't for the shiny character here, this would be looking pretty good here. Can I do something about that shiny character? It's just the placeholder character, but it's so distracting. You know, should I just hide my character altogether? That will do it. Now, I won't go so crazy looking at that. It's the test dummy, but it was throwing me off. Okay, let's do it even more. We got the t-shirt section. When you click on it, it loads the website there, or you open it in a new tab. The deals section, that's going to play a video. So maybe I should put that. Well, I mean, I have the icon there. What's a little bad is that icon looks so much different than this other icon. I'm going to have to do a little graphics editing to make this not look so nuts. It's unfortunate that I even have to do this, because it's not the main point of what I'm trying to illustrate. Some image editing here, so my icons can match between, well, somewhat match between the videos and web objects. Button.png, sure. That's a nice looking, whatever you want to call that, mock-up. Okay, I need to re-upload this image. I should have called it World Icon. That's what the old one was called. Update! It listened! They match! Good. Good. Okay. Let's see here. I should, for the sake of the demo, I should probably put the word video or put the word website next to these buttons. That way I can have one screenshot and it illustrates all that. Okay, also the floor looks bad and I need to fix that. I need to fix the floor, make it not look bad. Add this stuff that I'm talking about here and there. Add some spotlights against the wall too. Okay, we ain't done yet. There's some work to be done here. What was the first thing I said? Oh yeah, we're gonna add words here. Words, Mr. Wordsworth. Really words. Add an arc around this. Yeah. Website. Ooh, that looks cool. Is it gonna be blue? Can it be blue? Sure. Yeah, it should be huge and it should be curved. How curved? That looks right. Okay, and we're going to say, how much are we going to rotate it? About 30. Not quite. One more. 35. That's more like it. And we're going to rotate it 45 degrees. So it's like that. Website! Yeah. That's my final answer. Cannot save. That file is open. Cannot save. Update. I can't I gotta wait for my Windows Explorer to stop bugging out on me. There. That's awesome. Look awesome in World, please. I probably need to make it bigger. That doesn't look as awesome as I was hoping in World. It does not. Hang on. We're better than this. How did this happen? Did I just crash this whole program? I may have. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, we got that out of it. Cool. Website. We'll roll with that. I'm going to open that program back up, because I do have to do some more image editing. But let's move on here. The poster. The poster. How about the walls? Why are they so shiny? I do like them shiny, but I probably need them not to be so shiny. There we go. That looks better. Yes! The lighting's not so bad, except for on that poster. Can we make the posters full bright? Of course, we could make the posters full bright. Like that. Not over bright. Just full bright. Looking good. It's casting a shadow, huh? Okay. It's looking alright. I don't want things to look over cluttered though. The floor still looks bad. Let me see what I can do about that. Diamonds are forever. I also need to do the same thing about that. There. We can still be shiny, but we can't be that shiny like my character. The floor is still perhaps a little too shiny. Maybe not though. It's a little dark in here. Let's fix that. I should perhaps add an invisible walls around the walking area too. That would, I didn't put collisions at all. But I probably want to restrict people to only walking in certain zones to make it easy on them. Okay, but the floor there is not good. I need a floor that is good. And how about a rack of pants? Pants? Dresses. Let's go to Sketchfab and see what we got. Clothing rack with clothes on it. That would be nice. We already have t-shirts, pants. Those, but they're not. I don't have textures. Here's some. Dang, look at that one. I am in awe. $4? They think I am. 9. These look super high poly. That one does. This one, it looks worth $18. It's high resolution with the wireframe cage, I can tell. Ooh, what? Oh yeah, the t-shirts. That's not game ready. I wonder if this one is... This is not even textured. Ooh, that's not game ready either. I need to keep looking. Clothes rack. If I can't find a model, I need to move on. Gotta keep things rolling here. Oh, you know what? I should get a fashion mannequin. Let's see if I can find one of those. Oh, no, how to spell mannequin? How to spell mannequin? Mannequin? Mannequin. Hooked on phonics failed me. That's not good. How about fashion? Clothes model? Yeah, like that. What is that called? I don't know what that's called. Clothing model. Oh man, this is taking too long. I need to hurry up and win. Is this the clothing / produce store? Okay, I'm going to have to move on, I think, because I can't spend all my time looking for a model to use in this example. Something like that would be cool. I would 3D model it if I had the time, but I'm spending so much time looking up models. They don't have textures. I mean, I can make a model without a texture on it. Ah, too high detail. This is nice. How's the detail on this? Oh, why? Okay, this ain't... Oh, what's that? Oh, no, that's not it. I need to find something. I need another model in here because it doesn't look right the way that it is. Let's try again. We're going to search for fashion doll. Animation doll. Oops. Little thing that animators... Oh, there it is. Something like that. Those are kind of like fashion dolls. These don't look game ready. It's not working out. Okay. Ooh, that one was animated. That was a fail. I wanted to put that rack against the wall there, but that's not working out. We're on a time frame here. So let's think about what's going in the on the floor. Something to make the ground look nice, and that carpet right there doesn't look good, at least not by itself. So think here. Oh, you know what? Maybe that is too much. But if I did something like this, it would be better. That's all right, I suppose. But I kind of want to make that darker now. Do I have a different material I could use? I'll just clone this and make it darker. Round and dull. Okay, in my theater, I had this, excuse me, this texture of glowing grid on it, on the ground, and let me try to reuse that, because that worked out so well in the other map. There it is. But where to go? Where did it go? I want to process it some. Called grid texture. Okay, let's open up. Let's see here. Let's open up both of these real quick and just do something that I wanted to do. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to put it over here. Kind of. And then I wanted to make a new thing over here that said. Trying to remember how I made it that blue, man. I want to at least look a little bit the same. Ah, here it was. All right, perfect. Almost close enough. I just need to get through this. Let's go to deform. Something, yeah, here, let's see, 25. That'll do. We'll rotate this, 45. Right there. Delete this one, and now we have what I wanted. Matching button that says video. Cool. Let's upload that real quick. Do it. Cool. Hey man, look at me rocking now. I'm on the video. 110 into it. Okay, the ground. This plane wasn't working out, but I wanted to do something with this laser grid texture. Let's make it photo enhanced monochrome, and then photo process levels. Ooh, cool. This could be blue though, so we're gonna photo color hue shift. Cool. Let's try saving that as grid texture 2. And I will see if I could just apply it without an alpha channel. I might need an alpha channel on this one though. New asset material. Blue grid. Ooh, that's weird capitalization. Blue grid. Okay. I dropped the mic inappropriately there. I did not mean to drop it at that moment. There are correct moments to drop the mic, and that wasn't one of them. I apologize. Look for grid texture here. Grid texture. There it is. The other one was called laser grid. That's why it was. Okay, so this is under L. What it was called already. Alright, let's make a new one. New asset. New material. Okay. I think that looks all right. I want to make it bigger. I do need to tell it something like don't use the skybox, I think it was. And then we'll scale it up. Yeah, that is better. I am not a huge fan of the colors of the walls. Let's see if I can do something about that. that might be difficult for me to do in this time frame, so I think I'll roll with that color walls. But we need to make it more interesting somehow. And we need to light this front area. Okay, looking good. Yeah, I don't think I spelled mannequin correctly. I think Google lied to me. It did not teach me how to spell. This is gonna be better. Okay, there we go. There we go. Who would have thought? You had to spell your search term correctly. Okay, we got some mannequins. This is good news. Let's put them in there. And it has a queue. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, let's make it happen here. Let's get some of those mannequins imported. Now, the one that I liked, it was a GLB, so I'm gonna have to open up old Blender here. And try to import and export this thing. I'm alright at this. I'm not the best. I'm a 3ds Max person, not a Blender person. However, I think I will be able to import GLB from my downloads. That one. And then I have to file, save as, to my desktop. There's 2 N's too, right? No. Learning to spell. Man, I would not have guessed that. Mannequin. Okay. Probably not supposed to guess. Mannequin.blend, save as. Okay, and now when I file, now when I go to shading, I have to export these textures. And that only works if you saved the blend file. I've figured out the hard way. Okay. What do we got? We got like 3 images. Okay. Image 0, we're gonna unpack the item. Current directory. This is why I had to save it first, because current directory is the one I gotta choose. Is that a height map? We'll take the normal. Excuse me. Okay, now we got both those textures and I can export this thing as an FBX. Don't need to worry about packing materials, but I'll do it anyways. It's not gonna work because GLBs treat me that way. And now, let me make sure that this is going to create a new folder when I upload it. All right, here it is. And then I have to upload the textures myself. Oh, it worked! It worked! It must have been, I assume it's because I saved them out first, but it brought the 2 images that I saved out, it brought in. Cool, okay. This is gonna be easy then. I just drag and drop. And my model is gigantic. That's pretty dang cool. It's not a bug, it's a feature, man, because we needed something out here anyways. There! That makes the outside not so boring, but it's not as important as the one on the inside. Refresh this. How am I doing on time here? Hour and 30 in it. Let's make them not so shiny. want to copy some stuff out of here. Entrance. I want to copy that. Come on, come on, come on, work! That didn't work. Copy these. Paste these. Now it should work. Nice. Okay. Let's get my entrance sign over my entrance. Entrance. I kind of feel like these trees could have a home over here too. Maybe not. Maybe though, and they would be definitely something to have on the inside. Okay. Let's take it one step at a time. This room looks acceptable. We got the deals video, we got the t-shirt wall. I'd still want pillars that describe how to use things. How am I doing on time, actually? Might be closer to having to wrap this up than I thought. Oh no, I still got like 30 minutes. Okay, now, how about we do some collisions? Then here's the thing. The average person, the average sightseer, might not even think to run into the corner and up the stairs, because to a casual person navigating like that in a 3D space, if you're not familiar with like playing games, it's a challenge. So most of the content should be down here on the first level. Okay, all right, rolling with that. What else do we got? Let's deck out this area here, and then call it, I suppose. Yeah, so when I deck out this part, oh wait, we can use another couch somewhere, right? Where could we use another couch? We can put a couch right next to the bathroom. I think that's good. Let's wrap this up and get this uploaded. But I do want to make it a little bit better. So we're going to get this tree over here like I was mentioning. I'm going to get this whole palm here. I'm going to turn it into a template. No template. Okay. This template is called Little Palm. Copy the template and paste it over here. And we're going to have to set up the batch rendering over here also. Maybe it already did that. Nope, it didn't. This thing is now on Little Palm. Cool. Somehow my batch groups. Oh, because okay, I need to take it off that batch group. because I scaled it. Also, I want to get rid of that batch group because I'm not using it. Okay. Here, that's better. Should I make that palm blue? Maybe. Why is it still green? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Having technical difficulties here. See if I can repair this. Just in case my mic was muted, having some technical difficulties. Gonna resume the stream tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time, right here on the same place you're watching right now. And I'll see you all then. Thanks for tuning in.